Good morning, everybody. I hope you are ready for a great Saturday. It is minus 20 degrees outside. Needless to say, I will not be going out today. My hair needs a haircut, so that is why it is looking a little bit strange in my videos lately. I had a nice short haircut, with the sideburns and everything, and they're getting a little bit long, so they're sticking out. And I'm trying to put them behind my ears, but it doesn't always work. So, pardon my hair lately. I know it's been a little strange looking. Anyway, I just wanted to say hi and thank you. I have gotten some new subscribers in the last 10 days, and I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you. I hope you like what you see. I am basically a vlog channel, and I also throw in news every now and then. So it's kind of like a mishmash of things with me. I love to sing. I talk about my cat a lot. I talk about my life, and I talk about Vermont a little bit. Right now, it is wintertime. It is miserable here in the wintertime. My car is right now stuck in the driveway. But tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 20s. So tomorrow I will venture out. I have some ice melt and dirt that I will put around the car, and then hopefully I can get out of the driveway. It has just been so cold that I have decided not to even worry about it until it gets above zero because it's crazy. So, just a short video about me. I moved up here from Tennessee 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago. My husband and I lived in Tennessee for over 20 years. We moved there because I am a country singer, and we wanted to pursue a possible career for me. That turned out to be quite a challenge. Nashville is full of wonderful singers, and it is really hard getting in the business. So I basically just kept it a hobby. I am a medical secretary transcriptionist for my day job, and I've kept that job for years and years, and my singing was basically in nightclubs at night, maybe a few gigs at weddings and such. And so that's what we did in Nashville for over 22 years. When my husband passed away, we were in Sevierville, Tennessee, which is in East Tennessee. There I worked at Dollywood, absolutely loved it. I worked at the kiddie rides, and unfortunately he passed away in 2013. And when that happened, I decided to go back to Middle Tennessee. And I lived in Murfreesboro for quite a while, and Smyrna. And then in 2018, I was really, really at a low point in my life. And I was beside myself. I was ready to end my life, believe it or not. So I finally thought to myself, you know what? I'm not alone. I do have family out there somewhere. So I went onto Facebook and I looked up my cousins. I hadn't seen them in 40 years due to a family fight, and we all, dispersed into different areas of the country. And so I found my family. My family is initially from Westchester County in New York. My female cousin lives up here in Vermont, and I wanted to be with her, so I moved up here in June of 2018. And my family also has a farm, which is incidentally only 2 houses down from me. So they come up from time to time. I've gone down there for Christmas, and I haven't been able to do that in a couple of years because of the pandemic. Hoping to be able to do it next year. And they come up from time to time, so I found my family, and I'm so happy. I'm just wishing it wasn't Vermont. It's not the easiest place to live in the winter months. Very, very cold. I have a long driveway. It gets very icy. I have fallen several times. So wintertime is really, really rough for me. But as far as summer and fall, it's beautiful, really really beautiful here. So I'm enjoying my life here in Vermont. I had a cat, Vivi, who came up here with me. Pardon me, and I had him for 2 years, and he suddenly got sick, and he passed away not this past October, but the year before. And then I got Winnie, who was the cat I have now, and it's taking her a very very long time to get used to me and become a little bit more cuddly. She's not as cuddly as Vivi was. Vivi was a sweetheart. He was a Dr. Jekyll and a Mr. Hyde, Vivi was. He had an aggression in him. He had an aggression in him that I never could figure out what was wrong. He would, out of the blue, attack me. I'd be laying in the bed, and all of a sudden he would just attack my arm. He would bite me and scratch me to the point I was bleeding. That went on for the whole 2 years. But it wasn't all the time. So it was just, I think he may have had a mental issue. I really do. He'd been rehomed several times since he was a kitten. He's had to live with other animals, and he was rehomed because he was fighting with the cats that were in the previous home. So he did have a very bad aggression at times. But 90% of the time, he was a very, very loving cat. If you look at my Vivi videos, I have them in a separate playlist. He was a sweetheart. He loved to climb up on my chest and go to sleep. And I miss him a lot because Winnie's just not that way. Winnie, she can get in a loving mood. She's getting better each day. She becomes a little bit more loving. She's very similar to Vivi, as when she wakes up from a nap, she will come to me purring and wanting to be touched and petted. She doesn't come up on me. She's just now in the past month starting to lay next to me, which is a great, milestone. So I think we're getting there. And she seems to want to be with me a lot more now. Like if I'm on the bed, she'll be laying on the bed. I got up to do my chair exercises, and she's like coming in there and rubbing up against me, and she laid right next to me. So it's getting better, and yes, I am trying to get back to my chair exercises again. I have struggled with my weight for years and years and years. When we were living in East Tennessee, I was 230 pounds. I had lost about 28 pounds when I was at Dollywood because I was working and running all the time. And then after Dave passed away, I went up to about 250, 260. And then when I moved here, I went up to about 290, which is very bad for a 5-foot woman. So once again, I'm going to try and start working on the exercises and see if I can get this weight down, because it's not good for me healthy wise, and I'm tired of looking like a hippopotamus. So I'm going to start working on that again. So anyway, that's just me, and I want to say thank you. Welcome to all of my subscribers. I hope you enjoy my channel. Everybody have a wonderful Saturday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.